Okay, we're going to try this again. It's 11:38 p.m. Friday, January 26th. 11:38. That's 11:11. Oh, maybe that's why this. Yeah. So lately they've been doing this again. That black box will pop up. So I was in the middle of recording and getting deep into it, and then all of a sudden the black box that says, "Oh, your computer needs to restart because of a problem," and then it says it in like 12 languages. It's a black box with white writing. Yeah, anyway. And everything freezes. You can't even move your mouse, nothing. You have to shut it off manually with the so that's been happening. So we have that. Yeah, so at least we have that. Um So there's that. All right. Okay. 11:11. My voice. It's yeah. I got my tea here because it's just dry, man. Dry, man. Dry. Real, man. Real. Mm. Good honey and sleepy time tea. I got to re-up on that actually. Um. Just good old store bought tea bag. Okay. Oh god, now we gotta start it. Now we gotta get comfy and start over because we're just getting deep into it. Oh, they don't want me talking about this, obviously. Okay, so whenever I start getting deep into some real shit, anyway, maybe I was going off too much and on a tangent, and the angels wanted me to clean it up a bit. Okay, fine. Not clean it up. I wasn't like cursing, or maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, so keep having these dreams about this watery, not just the Atlantis, and I've talked about that before. That was just one dream, and it was two different perspectives, one on the actual thing, and then I had an aerial view of it. Just looked like a circle with four spokes and a hub, solid hub in the middle, and everything else is water. And okay, so um and then the view of standing there was like I saw this, everything was white, all the hub like thing and all the pathways, the walk. Okay, so I was actually on the thing, so it just all looked pure white. Anything that was a structure, but all I saw was that, and then the Colosseum. So, and then water all around, like dark, like that Mediterranean blue, and then the sky blue, and then the emerald green grass inside the Colosseum. So I just remember those blues, and then that green, and then everything else being white. Not even a cloud in the sky, nothing. I don't even think there was even a breeze. There wasn't a ripple on the water, nothing. Everything was just so still. There wasn't a sound. It was like perfect temperature. And the sunlight seemed like it was kind of morning time. It was just beautiful feeling. And then I had the aerial view. And then way later came across, I had no idea. I'm like, oh, that was beautiful. Wow, what a dreamy, nice, cool, magical, yeah. Didn't think anything of it really other than, wow, that was so, like, really real, the feeling of it, and just it was like a minty breath because everything was so clear and clean and still. And anyway, until like months or a couple years or a year or however, a long period of time. And then I came across, I think it was a thumbnail pic that looked like what I had seen of Atlantis from that aerial view in my dream. It matched this thumbnail. I was watching some other video. I think that's how it happened. Because the word Atlantis and Atlantis, I wasn't resonating. I wasn't getting any kind of stuff like that, past life stuff or anything. I wasn't, or not understanding it yet. But so I didn't have any frame of reference as to what. So I just thought, oh, that was cool. I don't know. But since the twin flame activation, August 2013, I started having a lot of these watery dreams. And the first one I had was the Nibiru one with my mom when I was like 3. Okay. And I just don't want to explain every little thing, repeat myself, but so I've been having a lot more of those lately. A lot of water, this water planet where there's just like water everywhere. Like some where we're like literally like there is no land. It's just water. Where like on our structure is like built on a floating. It seems stationary though, anchored maybe or something. I don't know how it all works, but so, and I've just been getting Neptune synchronicities lately, and with like the Neptune mortuary and angels something. It has angels and Neptune. It's like a crematory, whatever you call it, like where they cremate. Okay. And we're not going into whether we agree with this or not. I'm just trying to like give the scenario, the synchronicities. So Neptune's really been coming in, and then with the Poseidon, and then why I was called to certain decks because the Poseidon, and then the dragon. Okay, there's the Neptune one that comes up a lot. So um, it's just this connection. So I'm going like watery Neptune. I don't know, maybe. And it's interesting because there's been a couple with the, well, I'll call him the twin flame activator. And where it was like sunny, okay. And one when we're getting frisky, and another one where I'm like chasing, that kind of like, where are you? I can't. You're trying to dial the number in your phone. All of a sudden you have a phone and you're like, okay, I can call them, and then it turns into a weird thing. It's just all that kind of like, you're trying to reach someone, you're trying to get to them, and now you're like going through this house maze, and you're in someone's backyard, and you're like, fuck, I'm in someone's house. I don't. Those kind of weird dreams where you're just trying to. I just want to talk to this person or connect or whatever. I'm like trying to call them. Nothing will allow you to. Whatever. So I just remember in that dream with him, it was like I was. Yeah, I'm always walking on this like craggly and sandy, and there's water like all around. It's very. Yeah, I don't know. I'm picturing my dream in my head, but you guys can't. And even if I explain it, I would have to like I don't know, make a movie or paint it or something to really like bring forth the dreaminess of it. That's why I feel like it's Neptune, because it has such just watery, dreamy. But it can also have that like unclear, like substantiated, like self-evident, whatever, just that rational, masculine, left brain anchored, just, oh, okay, I feel good, got good solid contact we made, or something, you know what I mean, where it's like, so it's just, there's that beautiful, dreamy, the most perfect, ocean water kind of thing, but then there's like this longing angst, of like obscurity kind of a thing, and but it's always bright and sunny, um, except for the time when I was with the twin soul and it was dark. Okay, but that represents the moon and Archangel Gabriel, and that was next to it. But see, the body of water felt like dark water because it was dark. And okay, same with my mother, the very first dream that I had. But so, you know, I'm just kind of getting like different things. I'm not too clear and concise, but I'm getting a feeling and a sense of what the difference is, but I'm definitely getting watery Neptune energy from these dreams. And I hope they don't zap my computer again. It's 10 minutes in. I'll try to make it quick. Okay, so I'm just really getting Neptune synchronicities and with the cards and just with like what I said and with the dreams and especially lately again more water dreams. And it's like this drowning thing. It's been just with my uncle, with myself, with my brother. My son doesn't like me like rinsing his hair. He like freaks out. He doesn't want not a drop to get in his face or like he covers his whole face and the whole time. Um, Ever since he was a baby, I tried to put him in the little baby bath, in the kitchen sink, and he did not want to be on his back. He arched his back and wailed. And okay, so there's something about maybe because he's a double Leo and cats don't like the water like that. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking just I think earlier today. Yeah, it was like when was it yesterday or today? I think yeah today because we did a double bath. We did a bath earlier, but then we had to do a rinse off. Yeah. Anyway, boys, and he's got long hair and poopy pants, and yeah. So anyway, beautiful. But I'll put him on camera one day. Just his beautiful little those Leo locks. He definitely got Leo locks. But so he made me think of my foster mom. I remembered and I mean just my nose, I don't know, I'm just an observant person, whatever, so I just whatever, she had this little like brush puff thing that she'd wash her face with, but she had just taken a shower, and we're girls, we're walking back and forth, and she's getting dressed and doing her makeup, whatever, and I don't know if the boys were there, I don't know. But I knew that she was just in the shower because we're both in the house together. I hear the water, whatever. And so, but then she's like doing her makeup, and I come back in and out, and I'm talking to her, whatever. So, but then I noticed she's like washing her face. I'm like, why do you wash your face in the sink? And didn't you just take a shower? I always just, I don't know, wash my. I wasn't like I was just like, there was something too that my soul noticed that and wanted to know, and she just said, I don't like the water, and I just don't like the water in my face, so I washed my face in the sink. She likes to splash the water in her face with her hands, but she doesn't like it coming at her. So it's like I don't know. Okay, so in this Puerto Vallarta trip that the first one we went on, was with her and my original foster dad, her husband, the father of my little foster brother, and my brother lived there initially first because he moved from another foster home, and I moved out of mine for the reasons that I moved out of mine, because they're abusive, crazy Christians. And my brother, they were just moving to New York, and they couldn't take him because he was awarded the state of California, so he had to stay in California, so on and so forth. But I met them. They were a beautiful couple, and they had a little baby boy that, oh, he was so cute. They used to have, my brother would say touchdown, touchdown, because he would like put his two arms up and then go down on his belly, like put him up and then slap him down on his belly and go tut down. So it was so cute because just the interaction of the love that I saw with that family, my brother, so it kind of made me sad that I kind of wish they could have taken my brother. My brother might have had a chance. They loved each other so much, and they loved their son so, and that was just so, it broke my heart that, I don't want to blame the devil, but it's like, just, always trying to get in the way of love, but which is funny because don't they say Lucifer is Venus? Anyway, so Neptune, the water, so the trip to Puerto Vallarta, and we come back, and I don't know if it's the next day after we get back from the trip or whatever. But we're sitting at the table and I think we're having breakfast or something. And I'm sitting there and I go, because something was just like compelling me to share this. I don't know if I shared my dreams with them ever, but for whatever reason, this wave dream, this big wave, I had this dream of this big wave, and I felt compelled to share that for that dream. For whatever reason, it really was weighing on me to share that, and as soon as I mentioned, I just said it out of nowhere. I'm like, I had this dream last night of this giant wave, and my foster brother, like, before I could even almost say wave and complete saying that word at the end of my sentence, he just looked at me with these wide eyes and went, me too. Like, the way he reacted was so genuine to where I knew that I could just read people. I could just tell by his expression, the reaction time, and the way he almost cut me off at the end before he even... It's like, yeah, so that connection with his mom not liking the shower water in her face, and then my son, and the big wave thing. So that was a connection with, like, the South America. Okay, so after we came back from Puerto Vallarta, okay, we both had that dream the same night. I don't know if it looked exactly the same in both of our dreams, but I just said I just dreamt of this giant wave. That's all I saw was a big giant wave of water. I didn't see anything else, but that's why I said I dreamt of a giant wave. I didn't say a giant wave crashing on a building. No, it was just, all I saw was a giant wave. Wall of water. Walla of water. Walla Waterton. So this connection with drowning and Neptune and all, and I've also been kind of getting, and this is just, I've already known this because I got this download and information from when I don't know if I even had my channel yet, but I definitely lived here, so it was in the last couple years, so. I was watching this one woman, she was channeling, oh god, if I can remember, it was like something Stone Road? Oh my god, it just came to me. Oh, I can't believe that. I cannot. That's the angels. That is them right there, because that happens all the time. And it's like I have no idea how I just retrieved that information, but I do because of the angels. So that's how I did it. Stone Road, I believe, was something in the name of her channel, Stone Road, or the website or something. But she had a video. I don't know if it was on her website or if it was on YouTube, but. When she starts talking about, right when she mentions the having to heal, us women, the divine feminine, having to heal from what they've done to us in the past, in our past lives, and from being drawn and quartered, and as soon as she said that, she just started wailing and crying. She could feel, and me at the same time instantly. As soon as she said those words, it was like trigger. And it was like she just started waterfalling, and me too. It was just like, oh my god, I know, yeah. Because this drowning, this, having giant boulders tied to us and tossed in the river, just every time I think of a cruise, I'm like, but what if I fall off the edge? And what... Oh god, and just because I want to go on a cruise to Alaska. Oh, and it's funny because the lady that has those convenience stores, she was talking about that because it snowed here. It snows here. It's pretty close to Tahoe. It's about an hour away, so it does snow here in real. And probably fake real too, but in combination of both, I don't know. So, with the divine feminine power rising and taking her position, her stitchation, we're dispelling all the superstitions about witchcraft. Witchcraft, it's just a craft for the wise, the witch, the wit, the wise, the hag, the hagil, the holy wise men and women, the shaman, okay, the natural medicines, wielding the natural earth force. You can use it to do bad and take your chances with how that turns out. Because those ones who dance that game, they don't have your best interest in mind. Now, you can wield those same exact energies and forces. They're available here for it's just a natural earth force, natural spiritual law, all that, okay? Karmic law, all that stuff, okay? These are natural forces for everyone. When you're holy and you're wise, you use it for good. And whatever you pray for or request, you say. And if it's not the right time, or if we don't want to be stepping on God's toes and overstepping. So if we're asking for someone's sobriety, okay, but maybe God needs them to get even further down, dark into the depths of their addiction to bring them to rock bottom. We don't know. We shouldn't make sense of how God does things, but we always want to intervene and do this and do that and then we end up fucking everything up by trying to fix it. We're trying to fix it and we fuck it instead. We fuck it up. So we just need to, when we pray, request, anything, okay, we say if it's not aligned with the will of the Most High, then let it not be. And then so it is not aligned with my will either, because my will is aligned with the will of the Most High and surrender to the Most High. And if the Most High, my Creator, does not want it, then I do not want it, because I am aligned with Source. So, and there's the ones who are evil, you can call them the demonic, okay, not the harmonic, and they want to manipulate, they love the flesh, okay, they're driven by the flesh, we're driven by the spirit, okay, it's like the good witch of the north, what was her name, Glendale or Gretel, something with a G, right, it has to be good because Gabriel and good and God and golden, and so anyway, Gertrude, whatever her name was. But yeah, she was some Anunnaki Egyptian hybrid, right? So anyway, there's a lot of past life trauma, okay, that there's been so much distraction to keep us asleep, especially the divine feminine, because the power that she wields inside men and women, okay, this is not based on genitalia or sexual orientation, this is, everyone has these energies, these masculine and feminine are the energies that govern the everything, that create the experience, okay, so we are that too. We are the experience. And so we don't need to be afraid of it. We need to understand our level, our mastery level, the tools that accompany that level. It's just like the 33-degree Masons, and they all do some weird shit, and it sounds stupid and stuff, really, to tell. I've watched a couple things, it's just like, what do they actually do in the Freemason Lodge? And it just looks like some dumb sorority stuff, really, to tell you the truth. Real dumb. Okay, so I'm about just the magic of God, of beauty, joy, laughter, healing, health, love. Did I say love twice? Well, anyway. And just harmony. What is aligned with the divine will. So I just wanted to share the stuff about the Neptune dreams and how that's all connecting and culminating, and unfolding, and how that relates to, the ancient connections, in past in different places, different lifetimes, okay, in different locations, South American, so these big waves, that we have buried deep in our subconscious mind, they come forward through dreams, they come forth through synchronicities and deja vu, and you resonate with certain things. Okay, so then they all culminate, and then dreams for me are really profound, and they're just so visceral and lucid and tangible. You get a lot in one little vignette. You can smell the lighting. That there's so much detail in one, like a picture says 1,000 words or whatever. That's kind of like what dreams are. There's so much, so condensed, so there's so much symbology. So dreams are really where it's at for me. But and just all this other stuff surrounding it, supporting evidence. So yeah, then the connection with the drowning, with not just like these big catastrophic events that I believe we came down and volunteered when, to help humanity. So, and then also the connection with the drowning with the divine feminine and witchcraft, and how we've been just tortured. But and the what that I mean, you think, well, why witches? Okay, unless they're eating babies, and but okay, witches, no, that's no. I'm not saying there's not witch. Okay, what I'm saying is the craft of witchery, witchcraft. The craft itself isn't inherently evil. It's like saying, money is inherently evil. It's not really. It just lays there flat, not doing anything. Okay? You can go, buy a homeless person a beautiful meal, okay? Or you can, go buy a prostitute. I don't know. Just money itself doesn't have any inherent, okay? It just is what it is, okay? Intention is the thing that drives something and makes it either harmonic or demonic, with the God grain or against it. Just like sex, okay? Between two people who love each other, okay, that's all good. Okay, now, if it's a predator and someone who's a child doesn't know what that... Okay, now it's bad. Do you understand? Okay, so sex itself and inherently, in and of itself, is not bad. Okay, enough with the metaphors. So, the witchcraft, the drowning, the past lives, the past life trauma that's buried in the subconscious mind of the divine feminine, okay? And that is different for masculine, and maybe masculines, okay, that could have happened to them too. We call it witches and warlocks or whatever, hang them, burn them at the stakes. They've been doing this to God's people since the beginning of time. And they turned them into slaves, and they called them witches, and they've been calling them all heretics. They call them, whatever, Protestants. I don't know. They've been calling them every whatever. So it's different names, semantics for the same thing. God's people, God's children. So, because they're evil, murderous people. You think they're going to be murdering people that are like them, that are evil? No, they're going to be... Because they're evil and murderous. They're drowning people in rivers and hanging them and burning them alive and stuff. That is fucking evil. Okay? So, they need to get rid of you because you're disrupting their harmony, which is demonry. Okay? This is what I'm saying is like... If there's a low vibrational thing and you're like the outsider because you got the high vibration, you got some knowledge, okay, then you're gonna be the one that's the thorn. You're the one that's disrupting the flow. Even if it's a very low vibration, it still wants to be have its own sense of harmony, if you will, even though it's demonic. Okay, It's still harmonic in its own way that they're all low vibration. Low vibrationals, like, misery loves company. So that's what that is all about. So if they can't make you turn evil, and it's too much work for them to turn good, then they have to either run from you, get you to run from them, or stamp you out. That's just, this is just natural and spiritual law. This is just an equation. This is just, okay, and then you just apply it to people and different eras. And so, and that Othello shit keeps coming in, of people whispering in the ear of the divine masculine to get him thinking some sort of way about his divine feminine, to doubt their love. And then what does he end up doing at the... I've seen the modern version with something Styles and the cute dude from 8 Mile, I can't remember his name. I want to say something's... No, I don't want to say his name wrong. So, but Jessica Styles, I think, and then so it's black guy and white girl, right? And it's the story of Othello, but the modern day version. I used to have the DVD. It was like a 3 set. I had a couple different DVD sets that had 3 good movies, and there were Lionsgates. Lionsgate. Anyway, Made. That's a funny one. That movie Made. I just, yeah. Jon Favreau, I love him. He's a great writer and he's funny as shit. But anyway, yeah, Made. So yeah, we're not going to be burned alive anymore and zapped. Us witches and warlocks, okay, you can call us targeted individuals, you can call us 144,000, you can call us earth angels, whatever you want to call it, but it's just the same story, there's nothing new under the sun. It's, Shem is Jesus, is Esau, Eber is John, is Elijah, so, and there's just certain things that I have just been given from God and confirmed and reconfirmed, and so it's like you can't really find evidence, you just kind of have to connect these dots for yourself. You're not doing it yourself, you're having assistance, but what I'm saying is you have to have the motivation, the intention, the will to want to see how it all connects. So yeah. Is that all I wanted to cover? So just quickly with the twin flame thing, for my personal experience, what the person who I thought was my twin flame, it's still that same person that it was for me, okay? But twin flame for me is the partner, the buddy that you burn through your impurities and your karmic attachments and all this bullshit with, okay? To prepare you for the one that you're truly matched with. Divinely matched. Divinely, it's a divine blessing, okay? You've been given Father's blessing, if you will. So, and maybe that's because if you met this person when you still had all that shit to do, you probably would have maybe pissed each other off to the point where you never would have spoken again or something. Okay, so that's why certain people have certain paths and they gotta do it a certain way. And okay, so anyway, and for some people, your twin flame could be your activator twin and also your soul twin. And you may burn through all that karma, go into separation, and then the person that you're divinely guided to be with, according to your guidance, if you're going with your guidance, ends up being the same physical person. Okay. Um, Everyone's path is different. I'm just sharing my thing. It's not to disrupt there's no more chaser anymore. There's no belief systems. Uh, with me, there's no belief systems. I just share my guidance as I'm given it, as much as I understand it in the now, as I'm sharing it. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. That was long enough. That was 35, 33. So, um, yeah, past life trauma, witches and warlocks are the 144 and the chosen and the you know, you can say earth angel human hybrid. Okay, what I really believe is we have to anchor the that angelic light, that golden Christed light, that Christ consciousness, that angelic information has to be anchored in through a physical human. Okay, in order to do it for the humans, we have to be half human. Do you understand? And we have to be in the flesh to anchor a templating for something of the flesh. A templating for the flesh can only be made manifest through the flesh. Okay, if it was a spiritual template, then we could just create it in the spirit. But these are physical things that need to be purged, healed. Okay, so we need to create the template for this healing through the flesh. So we have to come down in physical form. We have to have just in my perspective for what I'm doing, God wanted me to be this hybrid so that I could anchor what he wanted me to anchor for I was going to say us humans, us humans, yeah, because it's like your half sister, okay? You were still in the same womb. Like, both my sisters were half sisters, and they even had different dads from each other. My brother and I were the only ones that had the same mom and dad. I would say the only ones, but there were 3 dads involved, and me and my brother had same mom, same dad. But we all had the same mom, okay? There was just different dads. So it's like that. It's like your half sister, but it's like you had a different dad, okay? But you're not consciously ever thinking of that. You're always just, you're not even thinking that's your sister. You're just like, that's my, one of my members of my clan or whatever. It's just a part of who you are. You shared this womb together. We all share the same womb, the cosmic divine womb. So it doesn't matter if you're pure alien or pure human or hybrid like me, that's why God blended us and mixed, because he wants us to love each other. He wants the humans and the angelics to be pure and be one and have everything. As long as it's good, you can have it. Like I said, money is not inherently, as long as you do good with it, God will give you money. Okay? As long as you do good with your sex, God will allow you to have sex and not get disease and all this stuff, okay? Yeah. As long as it's good, then go forth and we can have it, and it's blessed. And yeah, so we're done now. Blah 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 blah. I love you all. Peace, blessings.